This is country folk and bluegrass musician Lane Cohen. I work at Goodwill store in West Virginia, my home state. I've had this awesome music career since July 9th of 2018. I play acoustic guitar, mandolin, ukulele, piano, harmonica, and banjo, and piano too. So love to be a country folk and bluegrass musician for the rest of my life. My most best known song is Visiting Place in the Mountains. I wrote many songs. Folk, country, bluegrass, and rock and roll. My latest song I covered is The Fox by one of my favorite folk bands, Peter, Paul, and Mary. I like Jonathan Edwards, Danny O'Keefe, Chris Hillman, her Pearson Band, and David Broenberg and the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. I also like Pete Seeger, Arlo Guthrie, Judy Collins, and Peter, Paul, and Mary. I love Peter, Paul, and Mary. My most favorite songs are Union Medley, All God's Critters, and Lead Me to Sunshine. I do private performances at nighttime hours. I might be touring the spring of 2022 in my home state, West Virginia, for my Autism on the Spectrum. Do you know why I became a country folk and bluegrass musician? My ancestors liked the music, and they played acoustic guitars. My great-great-grandfather, grandmother, and my mother, and my brother plays acoustic guitar too, but he's not a musician like me. And I have a great music career since July 9, 2018, almost 5 years. It'll be my 5-year music career anniversary in 2023. I performed at this farmer's market and since 2020 and 2021. I had 2 Taylor guitars and 1 Martin guitar. I love to play at the coffee shop for the rest of for a long time. For my on-purpose project friends from my home state, Mountaineer State, West Virginia. I love the coffee shop is awesome. It's the best life ever in my home state, West Virginia, because I work at Goodwill thrift store. Like I was in Vermont from August 2002 to June 2005, 20 years ago. So, well, that's why I'm kind of famous. Country, folk, and bluegrass musician. So that is awesome. I'm 25 years old. I was born 1996, October 31st in Iowa City, Iowa. That is so very, very awesome. Here's my friend John. John Harrison.
How are you?
I'm doing great, my friend. It's good to see you. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
You play tonight?
I already had a performance, great night performance. I'm a kind of famous country folk and bluegrass musician.
Oh, I know. Everybody knows you.
I work at Goodwill store. I have 2 Taylor guitars and 1 Martin. I'm a country folk and bluegrass musician. My best known songs I wrote is Visiting Places in the Mountains in 2018, after I've been playing my acoustic guitar since March 3rd, 2012. That's wonderful. It was good to see you after I haven't seen you in a long time. And I continue to be in your life. I went to Lakeview, Bedford, Jackson Creek, Bloomington High School South in Indiana, except for I went in Vermont. I went to Berrytown Middle Elementary School with very nice staff and students helped me out when I was 5 years old from August 2002 to June 2005. Well, I have autism on the spectrum. And I lived in West Virginia since February 23rd, 2019. It's the best life ever. I have friends that stick by me.